Hey Hussies, welcome to Thick Girls Guide. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills ABH Volume 5 palette. So if you want to see swatches, and I'll do a look with it as well, just review it overall and see how it is. So love this color story, can't wait to dive into it. Before we move on to the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Hussy Gang and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get into it. So this is volume 5, the newest collection, or newest, not really collection, but newest palette for the ABH Norvina line. And I will say that out of the, I think there's obviously 4 other palettes, I only have 1 of them, and that was volume 4. The other ones were a little bit too rainbow-ish for me. So when I saw this one launch, I was like, oh, is that too similar to volume 4? Because it kind of looked similar. So I'll put those side by side as well, because I want to kind of compare the two. Again, we'll do swatches here. So let's dive into the packaging. So obviously it's a lilac packaging, has all the ingredients on the back here. Okay, comes in this cardboard thing. Okay, and then this is the palette itself. There's the back. Super cute packaging. I love the lilac. And then it did come with a little acetate thing here. So this is the palette. So comes with 25 different shades. Obviously, it's a purple themed palette, which I love, but also purples are notoriously difficult to formulate. So we're gonna see how this does. Also, we'll be doing some swatches with it, but can't wait to dive into it. The shimmers in here look crazy amazing. I'm so excited. So my first one, sad story. The first one I ordered when it first launched on Sephora was, you can see like my whole desk here. Anyway, so the first one I got in the mail, like 6 or so shades were shattered. RIP. And then I had to order another one. And then I called the Sephora store and they were like, oh, it's online only for now. So they hadn't even gotten it in. So I couldn't even drive down there. So I had to like wait for this next one to come and I had to send back the damaged one. And it was an ordeal. So that's actually like the first, I think the first eyeshadow palette that I have had come actually damaged. So they must have been super rough with it, to be honest. So also today I did get something from Influenced Her. Let me show you the box here. I already took it out of the box, but so this was the Influenced Her box, but this is the NYX Matte, what is it called? Can't Stop, Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. And I actually used that today, so I didn't even put any foundation on. I just wanted to see what the powder would do. And it did pretty well. Like, it's like, you know, a pretty decent coverage just for powder. And then I put a little bit of bronzer on, a little bit of blush. So I just did kind of like a quickie base today. I didn't want to put full foundation on. I hate wearing full foundation in the summer. So I'll typically just go with like a powder, as long as my skin isn't too janky. And I find that to be better than like my makeup like melting off during, you know, July. So that's just me, but yeah, I'll put up here how much this is retailing for. It did have, let me open it. This was a bitch to open for sure. Ow. Okay. So it did have a little heart. There we go. You can kind of see it there. So a little heart embossed there. So that was cute. And then it comes in a bunch of different shades here, as you can kind of see on the box. I'm not sure what this orange one is for. Like typically like a color corrector, but like a color correcting powder. I don't know. maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so I'll put more details up there as we get into it as well. Okay, so here is the swatches of row A. So this is a 1 through 5. So look at the sheen on these two, like just stunning. These two are mattes. This is a matte white. And then the next row is the Bs. So this is B1 through B5. This one is kind of more of a translucent base with like a gold kind of undertone. These two are mattes. This one is a matte with a shimmer in it. And then this is kind of like a satin. So those are super pretty so far. Love them. All right, so the next row up, when I swatched these two shimmers, C2 or C1 and C2, one swipe swatches, people, like they are right there. Like one swipe, super incredibly reflective. I was like impressed. I was like, Dizam. Norvina bringing it. I love their formula anyway, but like when I swatched those two specifically, I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. Anyway, so this kind of medium purple shade, or kind of neon purple almost, is a matte. Then we've got kind of this orangey kind of shimmer here. And then this next one is a matte, but it's kind of like a burgundy, kind of cranberry. And the D row, sorry, that was C1 through 5, just in case you didn't catch on. And then this is going to be D1 through 5. So this really pretty rust kind of shimmer. Again, one swipe swatch. Actually, no, I think I went over that one twice. But then this is the pressed glitter, so you can kind of see it there. So very, very pretty. This one is also kind of a darker purple satin. This one is very kind of similar to there's slight like differences between those two. This one I did have to go over a couple times. It is a matte. And then this is just like a little bit of a deeper, kind of almost like a burgundy hint of red in there, matte color as well. All right, on to the last row, E. Okay, so this is E1 through 5. This one and this one are like kind of the shimmers, or really kind of metallics that went on, again, one swipe, magical. This is such a beautiful matte, like rosy toned. And we've got the kind of orangey tan color there, also a matte. And then this last one's kind of a deeper purple matte, kind of similar to another one that's in here. So I feel like there are a couple shades that are very similar that they probably could have thrown in a little bit more variety with like 2 or 3 of the shades. But overall, I think swatching amazing. Obviously swatches aren't everything. It's going to depend how it goes actually on the eye, but in general, already impressed. So let's get into the comparison with the Volume 4 palette, just to show you the differences side by side, to see if they are really similar or not. And then we'll get into the look. All right, so I've got the two palettes side by side here. And when this first came out, I was like, I don't need it, because I felt it looked like Volume, and you can kind of see Volume, whatever that is right there, Volume 4 there. But then the more that I saw it, and I was like, no, the Volume 4 is really like kind of pinky tones, a little bit more neutrally and all of that. So here's them side by side, trying to make sure I get them in the frame. Or here we go, do like that. But I knew it had some purple tones in it, so that's why I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be too similar. But it obviously, as you can see, it's definitely not as well. So I am really happy that I got this one, because again, I love purples. And this one seems super well made. This one, I love it as well. So yeah, really happy to have both of those. And I think they would be also great companion palettes as well. Okay, so let's get into the look here. I am only gonna do one look because I have somewhere to go and I can't be looking a train wreck out in public with two different like looks on my eyes. But if you want, let me scoot you in here. No warning there. But anyway, if you want me to do a video with like 4 looks or 5 looks, 1 palette or something like that, definitely comment down below and let me know. I've never done one of those videos before, but I am down to. So if it's requested, I have no problem doing it. Okay, so the first brush I'm going to take is the Morphe 505. It's kind of like a more tapered blending brush. I do have a, what do you call those things? Shadow stick from Laura Mercier on, just as a base. So it just creates, it's like a, kind of like a stick shadow, but it makes it like something that the eyeshadows can actually adhere to. And then I also have my Jeffree Star mirror here, so if I'm looking over here, it's because I can't see myself right in the viewfinder. So just a heads up there. Okay, so first one I'm going to go in with as my transition is going to be A4. It's kind of like that mauve tone here, and we're just going to get that all over. Okay, the next one that I'm going to go in with just to kind of deepen up the crease a bit is going to be E2. So that stunning kind of mauve rosy tone. I'm losing the best of you. I'm drowning. I'm falling. And I want to bring some more purple in because I feel like it's getting a bit neutral. I am going to take D4, and that's that brighter purple shade, and then I'm going to take a tiny bit of C5 with it and kind of get some more purple up in here and deepen that crease as well. Drowning, I'm fighting the worst in you. Falling, drowning, I'm losing the best of you. I'm drowning. I'm falling. Okay, and then I am going to take my Morphe M24 and we are going to put B5 kind of in here. And B5 is like that mauve with some glitter. Your heart, stone cold, there's nothing saving you apart. All right, and then I am going to take, okay, next I'm going to, it is a bit deep, so I'm going to take kind of a brighter shimmer in through the inner corner into kind of about halfway up here. So I'm going to take E1, which is kind of this brighter pinky shimmer. That was so fantastic. We'll go, but you know I think of you swimming through an ocean wide, run around the world for a reason. Super pretty. And I also, like, just because of my eye shape, I always get stuff way down here where it should not be. So I will clean that up later. But just a heads up for that. Let me fix my lighting so it's like correct. Okay. All right. And let me do the other eye here. Came home with none, but you know I think of you. Drowning, I'm fighting the worst. Okay, and then I feel like there's a little bit of a harsh line here. So I'm gonna take a clean, this one's kind of big. There we go. Okay, a clean blending brush. This is the M535. And I'm just gonna kind of buff that a little bit so it blends better. There's not that harsh a line. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I think I'm gonna take B1, which was that beautiful, like iridescent-y kind of shade here. We're gonna pop that under the brow bone. You can kind of see it there. And it is a little bright or intense. I'm gonna take that clean blending brush and kind of diffuse it a little bit. Okay. Okay, and just diffuse a little bit. Okay, and then I'm also going to take it into the very tear duct, like inner corner here. Okay, all right, so I am going to clean up kind of under here. Now I don't normally put things under my under eyes because my eyes are a bit small and they make them even smaller and closed in. But I will also add liner and mascara off camera so you can see the final look. All right, BRB. All right, so I finished the look off with, I did a eyeliner. So I used the, I can never say this, Tartiest, I guess, from Tarte. They have the dual-ended liquid liner, but also on the other end, it's like a pencil. So I did the liquid liner up top here and then kind of brought the pencil down about halfway through my lower lash line. And then for mascara, one of my all-time favorites, Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for the top. And then I use this different mascara for the bottom. Now, this is something I think I got in an Ipsy box. So this is the Victoria Beckham, what is it called? Future Lash. And look how tiny this wand is. So freaking perfect to get like just this lower lash line here, but also like these little ones over here. Y'all need this in your life. Like I will probably buy more of this one just for the lower lash line and the inner corner, and also to like separate out clumps. It works really well also. So highly recommend this, by the way. Been using that, love it. Love the tiny little brush. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do my lips with the Natasha Denona. This is I Need a Nude 36 NP Amorosa lipstick. And this came out with the Love collection, the mini Love palette, whatever that one was, in February. I'm just doing this in the viewfinder. Okay. I love this lipstick. Like, it's very comfortable all day. Can reapply. I don't need a lip liner, so I don't want to, I really don't like to hassle with like lip stuff. And then I'm going to take this Cupid Illuminati Luxe Lip Gloss. we're just gonna do a little bit to give it some shine. And there we go. So I also want to preface this by, I am not a makeup artist by any means. I just love makeup. I love playing with makeup, coming up with new looks. So don't come for me being all like, you did it wrong. Nobody cares, okay? I'm not like Manny MUA here. We don't work at MAC. That is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, if you like the palette, it is $60. So she is a bit pricey. Just know that. Also, I forgot to say that this is technically called a Pro Pigment Palette. So what that means is that some of these are pressed pigments, meaning that they're technically not eye safe, like really that's like the chunky glitters and stuff. That's why they have to call it a Pro Pigment Palette rather than an eyeshadow palette. So I will also let you know if I have any issues throughout the day or irritation with my eyes. I never have before with any kind of pro pigments or something like that, but some people have really sensitive eyes. So yeah, so just wanted to let y'all know that as well. I know it's available on Sephora, on abh.com, and I'm assuming sometime in the future in the actual Sephora stores, and maybe Ulta stores too, because I know they carry ABH as well. So on your way out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Hussy Gang and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.